All right, we're gonna profile the influx data API. Every nanosecond counts. All right. So to do this, we're gonna use the API's JSON format to profile their API and what they offer here. And what do we got here? We got go to APIs.json. What is APIs.json? It's a discovery format here. Gonna scroll down and we're gonna just grab the example here, and we're going to copy and paste here. And we're going to go back to the influx. Whoops. Actually, no, we're going to go to APIs.io GitHub. We're going to click on repository, new repository, and we're going to call this InfluxDB. This is profiling InfluxDB API, and we're going to make this public, add a README, and we're going to create repository. We're going to add a new file. This is our APIs.json, which we're going to clean up. We're just going to leave a handful of these common properties. We don't need to include Kinlane is the contact there. We don't need the contact and overlays here. And we're going to just leave a handful of these properties. And we're going to change the date to today's date. All right, now we've got influx DB API, APIs.json. So we're going to call this APIs.yaml. We're going to hit save. And then since we can only have one screen open here, we're going to go ahead and just go profile the API here. And we're going to use a little notepad off screen. Let me see. Notepad going. So we got the main site here. I guess we call this website because it looks like there's a developers page, which developer resources. So it's always hard to discern what you want to actually profile as part of the SaaS offering versus others. So we'll call this resources. Below we got a webinar. We got, we'll call white papers. We got video. We got case studies. So this is like, part of the main cell, but the API is kind of woven into the offering. We've got a pricing page. We've got a use case page. I hope has a default URL to explore all use cases. There we go. We called it use cases one place. Solutions is the actual name. Let's go straight to the docs. So here's the docs. Now we're getting precise. It's just a searchable. So here's developed with the Influx Cloud. All right. So here's really our docs that we're looking for because we're API focused. This is what we care about. So here's how you use the API, Cloud API documentation. We'll grab that URL. This is mostly what we care about here. And so we've got a getting started. Got an authentication. We've got a headers and pagination. I like gathering that. What else here is common? We got a bunch of endpoints. That looks like about it. So I'm guessing from the looks of this, it looks like it's, yeah, the submit API issue. Okay, I like that. So you got bug report, developer experience problem, feature request, report vulnerabilities. So I like this. I'm actually going to document this for other, because this is a nice template to showcase. Makes for a good story. So this is kind of how I like separating things out. I was like, I got a problem. I need some help. Like something's happening. Here's like give feedback, feature request, and then here's this a security vulnerability. That's something I don't have. So these are just GitHub issue templates. And I like that. I think that's a good way to handle those. Oh, and I'm not showing those. That sucks. Okay. Anyways, just to make the video a little richer, here's what I was showing, just talking about. So different GitHub issues. These are templates and I can submit those. So I like that. I'm guessing there's an open API behind this. I don't see it. I don't know if this will show up on the screen, but we'll look at see if there's an open API here behind the network. Developer tools. Do a little refresh. I'm still seeing we got a lot of files here. What do we got here? Well, yeah, I don't see it. I'm guessing I can find it. I think I had it on the list here. Oh, here's the open API, right? There it is. Oh, right. Nice. I like it when you give access to the API, the open API directly. All right. So we're doing pretty good there. I would say we got most of the docs. It's kind of removed from their site. The cloud docs here. We got video how-to guides. We already gathered most of this. All right. I think we're fairly good to go. Let's actually go back to the site here. There's docs. Here's the main site again. See what they had in the footer here that we missed. We got a support. Engagement. You grab webinars. We got an events here. I don't think we had. We got a glossary. It's pretty common. We got an integrations. This is pretty common. That's pretty good. We got a GitHub here. Let's grab this. And we got a LinkedIn. Let's grab that. I don't know what this other network is. Who's ever heard of that? LinkedIn. Okay. So we got our general profiling. We can go back to our APIs.io. We are InfluxDB repo. We've got our APIs.yaml. We can just edit right here in the screen. Make this easy. So what do we got here? So let's just do it like this. Let's add the type. Make it quick. All right, we've got some tidying up here to do. Yeah. All right. Now let's replace. Go find and replace on this. Push. Well, that's good enough. We'll do that, and then we'll just come back and let's go like this. Tidy things up here. That's why I like YAML. It's flexible. So we can edit quickly. No UI needed while we're using GitHub's UI. Just full of it. Right. We have quite a few properties here. It's nice to have all these. Yeah, for dashboards, navigation, anything you can do. But I like them because it teaches me what they do. We got a docs and an open API here. Let's take this up to here. We got docs. We got our open API. Okay. Nice. We have a separate kind of profile to pull those in. But let's go ahead and commit this. Yeah, commit directly. We're gonna go back because we need a description. Usually, like their about page is the best place to get this. Let's go about page. All right, here. There we are. So let's go back to our YAML here. We're gonna add this description right here. InfluxDB. We'll grab the name here. Just put a name here, not the API. Image description or the theme for the API and the collection, but we can change that in the future. Human URL, I would say probably be this because it's kind of sometimes I do the separate one, but this one makes a lot more sense. All right, so now we've got a name description. We need a ID InfluxDB, and we're gonna make that our ID here as well. We got a name description. What do we got here for tags? We got time series, database. Stick with that for right now. Copy these tags down here. May want to get more precise later. And we got all our common properties and the maintainer. So we have an APIs.json for Influx. We can go grab that open API next, localize it. But this is good enough now to get us going with our profiling. All right, that should do it for now.